Hello and welcome back to Investing for Generations, your channel for high quality stock research for long-term value investors. And today I want to talk about my three best performing stocks in the third quarter of 2020. These will be not very hyped stocks. You will be surprised who run the show here in the third quarter in my portfolio. And at number three, it's Caterpillar. Caterpillar, I think all of you know this company, the worldwide leader of vehicles in the building sector. And Caterpillar right now is trading at $158 with a market capitalization of 86 billion and a PE ratio of 21 with a forward dividend yield of 2.59%. And I was able to buy into Caterpillar in late April for $112. And so I'm up quite a bit. Just in the third quarter of 2020, Caterpillar was up around 18%. And overall, since I bought into Caterpillar, I'm up a little bit over 40% in this stock. And with an intrinsic value of around $130 as my calculated intrinsic value. Caterpillar right now is a little bit overvalued, but this company has a so good worldwide leading position in his niche. There is no reason to sell this stock anywhere soon. I think I will hold Caterpillar for a really long term. At number two, Berkshire Hathaway. And I remember in the depth of the pandemic crash in March and April, there was so much noise that Berkshire Hathaway and Warren Buffett are outdated. But in the third quarter of 2020, these two gentlemen just came back with a performance of over 18% just in the third quarter. And so now the Berkshire Hathaway stocks, the Berkshire Hathaway B stocks, are trading at $215 with a market capitalization of $515 billion and very close to the all-time high. I calculated an intrinsic value of $220 in my original video. You can find the link just up here on the screen. The very great Sven Carlin in his latest video just tried to calculate also the intrinsic value of Berkshire, which is not that easy and it's a little bit tricky. But he came to an intrinsic value of $350. I highly recommend this video. I put the link in my description. Just check this out. I really like this guy, so I think you can find a lot of value in his videos. And the number one performing stock in the Q3 of 2020 in my portfolio was Leggett & Platt. Leggett & Platt, a very old company, started just to make bed furniture, bed springs, and now working in a lot of areas of furniture, but also working in the automotive industry, working together, for example, also with Tesla. And Leggett & Platt right now is traded a little bit under $45 with a market capitalization of 5.95 billion and a P/E ratio of 27. I bought my shares of Leggett & Platt in May for around $28, and so I'm up already over 50%, and just in the Q3 we have a performance of almost 19%. And of course this is great even with a maybe not so known business as Leggett & Platt. And also, as we can see here over the long-term chart, this is just a great investment almost all of the time. And also here, I will hold Leggett & Platt for the long term. There's no reason to sell this great business. And also of Leggett & Platt, you find a deeper analysis here up on the screen. And so overall, Leggett & Platt is the best performing stock overall in my portfolio with a performance of almost 60%. And here you can see all the positions in my portfolio, and you can find a deeper analysis of all of them just on my channel. You find also the link to the playlist here up on the screen. And as you can see, this is not a lot of tech, this is not a lot of hyped stocks. This is a lot of old economy, very solid for the long term. And with this selection of businesses, I outperformed the S&P 500 since the start of this portfolio as the 2nd of December, around 13%, with an overall performance of the portfolio of 24.43%. And that's nice, and I'm very happy about that. And all I did is just to look at the value, and these are just 3 steps. First of all, you have to look for a great business, you have to do your research, look through the balance sheets, of course, the revenues, the growth rates, and so on. And when you found a great business, then you just have to try to value the business, try to find the intrinsic value of a business that you can decide if it's expensive or cheap, and then you can really decide. And I also made a video about how to calculate the intrinsic value. You find this also on my playlist or here up on the screen. And then when you found a business, a great business, or at least a good business, then you just have to wait for the right price. And this needs patience, and a lot of the time you have to wait for crashes like we had in March, for irrationality in the market, and it will come. Sooner or later we will have these times, and then you just have to have the balls to buy into the market. And when you do so, the next is you just have to wait, and time will do the rest for you, because good businesses, great businesses, will come back to the intrinsic value sooner or later. And the only thing you have to do, you have to invest in great businesses and then just wait, and the money will come to you, and you will have a decent return without hype, without bullshit, and of course also without sleepless nights. And that's maybe the most important for long-term value investors. You just let great businesses do their work and profit from them. That's the goal, and that's all the goal here on this channel. And if you like this idea, and if you find any value of these videos, just give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell to never miss another video, and join the group of over 400 people in this community already. I would be very glad to go this way with you together. And that's it for today. If you liked the video, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell, and then we will see the next time with another analysis of another stock out of my portfolio. See you then. Take care. Bye bye.